and I wanted to ask him some rather specific questions regarding the great Kabuki. First of all, I think it's interesting to note that this man has mastered American catch-can wrestling as well as many other Asiatic forms of hand-to-hand combat.
Basically, the man is a master of Gung Fu, which there are 4 forms. I want everyone to understand you can develop many parts of your body, but in Gung Fu or any of the martial arts, the center of the body is the object, because you cannot. The spleen, the sternum, and under the arm, you cannot develop. And today, you will see him as the snake. And you will know for sure that Kabuki's everything I've told you he is and more.
It's rather unusual for a man to give you an example of what you're going to see in action, but that's what we're going to see right now, the great Kabuki in action against Gerald Finley. We're waiting now for the bell to ring, and it is Gary Hart leading the way for the great Kabuki to step into the ring. Here you see Kabuki on the right. Now, Kabuki will wear a different form of face paint, really, for every match. He has been scarred at one point in his career when he was shoved into a bed of hot coals, and consequently he wears the face makeup, I guess is the only way you could really phrase it, but an exceptionally dangerous man. And we, of course, heard him talk today about Gung Fu and the fact that he will be bringing out the snake very... there's that mysterious green fog again by Kabuki. And most unusual thing, Gerald Finley, who is an outstanding athlete and a tremendous competitor. Finley, now there you see, notice the formation of the arms and the hands, and very definitely puts you in mind of a snake, more particularly of a cobra. Ooh, a chop, and it is Finley firing back. Excellent right forearm to the chest. And again, Kabuki. And excellent defensive posture. It'll be very, very difficult to cross. But a good single leg pickup. Tried for a back leg trip, but Kabuki blocked it very nicely and drove a chop into the throat of Gerald Finley. Caught him. That would be a crane-like movement. So he is combining very quickly the forms of Gung Fu with American catch-can wrestling. Ooh, and Finley hurtled through those ropes. Had to catch that steel ring post. And Finley caught, and Finley back on his feet, however. However, that has taken its toll on him. Finley back, a double chop to either side of the neck by Kabuki. Kabuki catches him in the throat. And Finley has a world of problems going, but Finley back of the side headlock comes off the ropes. A good shoulder smash by Gerald Finley. And as Finley charged in again, it was Kabuki with the crane Gung Fu rather. Finley caught on either side. And this is another thing, of course, about the Asians and the Orientals. They generally know all of the pressure points. Down. He came down directly on Finley off that second rope and had his man in a lot of trouble there. And now being, if you will, in a sense, almost herded here by Playboy Gary Hart. And there you see Kabuki and the strange formation of the fingers and the hands. Of course, so many of your Asiatics do have hands that show the years and years and years of constant usage of those hands in dealing lethal kind of blows.